That's right, I'm doing a voiceover on a card video. What? So I thought it'd be cool to kind of show you guys what I do with my leftover scrap pieces. Don't throw them away. Stop chucking them, because you can make such cute cards with all those little strips. They have to be long enough to actually cover a card front, so throw away the little pieces, obviously. But I separated mine out into colors, and then I got an A2 sized card base. And I made one side super sticky with my 5-inch double-sided tape from Amazon. And then I just literally picked out random colors and sizes and just put the strips all over on the sticky part to make like a really fun pattern with all of my pieces. Wiggle, wiggle. See how cool that is? So then you just cut it down on each side. I threw away the little teeny pieces. And then after I cut those big strips off, I went and put those back in my pile so I can use them on a different project. But look how cool that looks. And then I put the sticky tape on the other side. And it's only 5 inches and my thing's 5 1/4, so I have to put extra stuff on. I used my brayer to just squish it all in and flatten it all out. And so a trick for this is you don't want to waste all that paper. So I cut out the middle so I can make 2 cards instead of 1. Genius, right? Oh, yeah, I'm so original. Man, this mint tape is awesome. It sticks really well, but it also does not rip your paper. So you can rip that right off and your paper is still fine. I love it. I got it from scrapbook.com. So you can see that there's just the frame and then the one piece there. Oh, off camera, I went and cut out all this stuff because I'm sure you didn't watch me die cut for 5 hours. Not really that long, but you get it. Anyway, so what I do is an eclipse technique, and that's where I die cut the same piece over and over and I stack it up so it's 4 layers deep, and that gives it a popped up look without having to use foam tape, so when you mail it, it doesn't get all warped and wonky. And then I set something heavy on top of it with each layer that I glue just to give it that extra snug fit so it can dry and be very firm. So I made Noel and Joy and I popped those up. You can see the dimension there. And yeah, I think it looks really cool, and it's super sturdy. So when you mail it out, it's really nice and thick, but not thick enough that you have to use extra stamps. So here I am just placing the frame on one of my card bases, and then that centerpiece, that will be our focal point for the other card. And then I took my Joy word and I put it on the card, and then I always use a brayer on the back and then put a weight on it. And then I just did the Noel, same thing with that card. And then I just added cute little starburst retro embellishments to it just to give it a little fun touch. Added some gems to the centers of those, and they're flat gems so they don't bump up in the mail. And yeah, then you have these fun little, I call them stripper cards, but I don't know if I can say that. Anyways, fun little strip scrap pieces cards. So easy to make, so quick, uses up your scraps, and you have fun cards to send to people. Merry Christmas, y'all. Have some Noel freaking joy. Woo! Love you, bye!